Hey there, cinephiles. Do you have that one special movie that you like to watch when you want the cinematic equivalent of a hug? Well, I know I do, and with the help of my friends on Instagram, I'm going to suggest some comfort movies. So without further ado, let's get into it. First one up is Project X. I haven't quite seen this movie, but whenever I hear about it, I get major middle school vibes. The two things I do know about this movie is that it has a killer soundtrack and that it's the party that most people want at least once in their lifetime. Second grouping of suggestions is About Time and Forrest Gump. About Time is one of those movies that I've been told constantly to watch because I would love it, especially by the person suggesting this. As for Forrest Gump, it's a classic. There's so many ways to have shrimp. Third suggestion is Fantastic Mr. Fox. This is, in my opinion, Wes Anderson's most well-crafted film. And although I hold Life Aquatic near and dear to my heart, the claymation, warm tones, and symmetry of this film is just... I love it. The next suggestion is Paddington II. I've only seen the first one, which was really cute. As for Paddington II, the worst thing I've heard about it is that it's good. And for your worst review to be good, this movie has to be damn near perfect. Alright, the next grouping of suggestions is Kikis Delivery Service and Ponyo. Would you look at who finally has a good suggestion? Kikis Delivery Service is so beautiful. It is by far my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. And no, not just because it has a bakery. As for Ponyo, I don't really remember much about it, but at the end of the day, it's a Studio Ghibli movie, and if nothing else, they deliver comfort. Next suggestion is Coraline. A couple of weeks ago on Twitter, there was some discourse on whether or not this movie was a comfort movie. And I think it is. It's akin to how people find comfort in Tim Burton movies. Sure, they're eerie and creepy, but at the end of the day, most of them are heartwarming. That, and it's also claymation, and how can you not support a claymation movie? Alright, the seventh suggestion is 101 Dalmatians. This is definitely a dog person pick. Up next is The Princess Bride. I've never fully seen this movie, but whenever a conversation about comfort movies is brought up, this movie is always on the list. And I think that speaks for itself. Alright, this suggestion is Tron Legacy. First of all, rip Daft Punk. Second of all, the stunning neon visuals alone let you escape into this wonderful electronic world, and that's just so great. Next up is Dirty Dancing. Another one I haven't seen, but I heard you would have the time of your life watching it. Final Instagram suggestion is Meet the Robinsons. Now this is a nostalgia trip for sure. This heartwarming movie may have outdated visuals, but it's still definitely worth watching. And finally, one of my own suggestions, I gotta go with Spiderman Into the Spiderverse. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. The beautiful animation, the wonderful characters, the soundtrack, everything about this movie just works so freaking well. And no matter the mood I am in, I always come out of it inspired and just elated. And if a movie can do that for you, well, that right there is a comfort movie. Thank you guys for watching and giving me your suggestions on Instagram. Are there any comfort movies that I miss? Please let me know down in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. Be sure to stay tuned for more Yeti Films content, and I'll watch you later.